First card out. You will receive a promotion, motherfuckers. Masculine energy in the reverse. That's good. That's good. Some of y'all bastards like me out here. Believe in yourself and smile more. You're very beautiful when you smile. Oh, that reminds me of Adam. I just had to block him. He tried to get lippy with me, guys. He told me I was weird. But I'm pretty sure that he said it, honestly, if you ask me. Because I literally was just posting about wanting... Well, I've never dated Adam. So, Adam... Just like anybody else, if you want to date with this baby, plan one. The fuck? I'm single too. He said, I'm single, so are we gonna hook up? Are we gonna hook what up? Hook up? What happens when we hook up, bro? Everybody already knows, like, we're all gonna get laid, right? Well, you better be. What the fuck's the point of hooking up? I'll tell you what happens to me and you when we hook up and you don't get me laid. Ask, what's his name? The guy I dumped. Wayne. Is that his name? Wade. It's Wade. It's Wade. And I kept calling him Wayne because, like, bitch, you have not impressed me yet. This motherfucker, he was like some kind of manager. He was cute. I'll tell you what, he say stupid shit like fucking a lot of people do, and I definitely wanted to hook up with him. I wanted to fuck the shit out of him, actually. Thank you. I always do. Why wouldn't I? What's the point of a date if we're not getting laid? Honestly, like, I'm trying to get laid, like the big dog. And he said he was trying to pull the slow card, you know, like, I don't want to move too fast. Bitch, it's already taken way too much time. And I just threw $100 bill down on the table. I paid for both our dinner and I left. And I never saw that bitch again. He been playing games with me. No, we're not gonna fucking take our time. I've been taking my time, bitch. We're done here. Fucking literally. One time he asked me to even come down and eat lunch on his break. Do you know what that means? That I watched him eat he wanted me to watch him legit eat a sandwich on his tailgate at lunch. He'd already bought himself a sandwich and was calling to see if I would come down, and he didn't even buy me a fucking sandwich. Yeah, no. Why the fuck would I do that? So some of you guys, honestly, you've been swiping left like you're playing actual live Plenty of Fish up in this bitch. Just like I told you. You're gonna get so many offers that you're gonna not give a fuck. Like, I don't even read thousands of fucking offers a day. That's why when people want to send me shit like fucking multiple question marks in a row, like, what the fuck are you doing? Who are you? That's one way to piss me the fuck off. Anybody that sends multiple question marks in a row over and over, you're tripping, bro. That's an act of dis-fucking respect. I don't give a fuck. Literally, I had somebody blowing my shit up last night. I've never met them either. I've never met most of you. That was the point of getting on fucking this random fucking shit that I've been getting on. Because, you know what? I was like posting... I don't know, this isn't gonna work. I was posting my ideas for years with people in my life that I've known and that knew me. Okay, right, whatever. No, you wanted me to be the version of me that you fucking thought would benefit you the most. That's about it. There was no me involved in what the fuck these people wanted for me. There was no me involved in the decisions that I was being fucking told I was doing. I felt like I was underneath the thumb of my mother and my lover all the time. My first love started at 14. My son's dad went for 4.5 years, 5 years. Right back to back, dude. Daughter's dad. Fucking literally. Another 4 or 5 years. And then I had 9 months single in between Zeke and I's 8 fucking year relationship. So, what is that? 18 years of my life. And then another 3 with Edward. It just kept coming and coming and coming. And basically, I realized at one point I was more than half as old as I was anymore. You know when you get to that point where you're 15 and then you're 30 and you're like, oh my gosh, like I've lived twice as long, or For me, my milestone point was my sister passing. She passed away when I was 14. I specifically remembered the point in my life when I had been alive longer than she had actually been. Like, she'd been dead longer than she was alive. You know, like that, those moments. It was sad, really. But you'll get like that also in love. And the way that I like to explain love is, from what I can see, because as a teacher, I just love my students so much. And I've taken years worth of educations. This is me. I love it with a passion, psychology and mental health and all those things. I love it for the purpose of being able to see people truly for their self and what they are experiencing in that moment and at that time. And it takes away the anger for me. It takes away the confusion, the stress, the anxiety. And it gives me an idea of where to start working on the plan. Being that each individual is different, and I don't know why it's so hard for people to fucking see that when it's time to see it, because you know that you feel alone a lot of times. You know that even you and your siblings argue, your parents and you argue, your man and you argue, the closest person to you and you are different. So why in the fuck is everybody looking out in the yonder and acting like everybody should be doing a certain thing a certain way? It's very small-minded mindset to be like that. And it's just not something that we're going to worry about anymore. Those people are going to stay where they are and we're moving forward. Those are the type of people that we have actually been hurt by. These people have been using their masculine energy to dominate us and to control us. And we've known this whole time that the way that they treated us was completely inappropriate and disrespectful. We have known this whole fucking time. These people have been dishonest. They have been liars. They have not really been any way whatsoever. They have not done what they need to do. And I'm honestly, I don't know. I'm just grateful that I did. Even though I spent many years going up against all of my members of the family and being the one who had to, take all these literal legal beatings and fucking being on the outside of the circle of the fucking people and just feeling like I couldn't trust anybody and feeling like I had so much taken from me and feeling like they fucking were always ganging up on me and fucking turning against me and talking about me. And, to this day I'm told, literally, don't talk about that. You're slandering the family. I'm slandering the family? You called the fucking cops on me and CPS fucking over and over and over, bro. You put my shit on fucking paper. You literally made it sound like literally I'm the only one that fucking did any of the shit that fucking literally we learned by all the elders. The truth is that you're putting that masculine energy now in the reverse. You are receiving a promotion. You did believe in yourself. While everyone around you who was supposed to be the closest to you, according to the fucking family motto system, that doesn't make sense at all, because nothing that they say that they follow, do they follow the rules for too. And you noticed that. You were like, you're fucking not acting, no. The way they wanted us to be was this way, and they never actually, in most cases, dealt with even this thing. They've had things that they complain about to this fucking day that went on before your birth that they think is more important than anything to this fucking day you've ever been through. And some of you guys have that kind of parent. Some of you guys have those people in your life that, when any type of event goes on, for some reason they become threatened. And, it's an unusual characteristic, but it's an actual one. And these people they don't like when you come into the room. They already feel this sense of jealousy and envious over your presence in general. They don't understand you. That's why they feel uncomfortable. They might make you feel uncomfortable, like, oh, your dreams are stupid. That would never work. Your man or your woman is dumb. They're disrespecting, plain and simple. So any act of disrespect is going to cause any individual discomfort. We're giving away power and have been this whole time to people who have not changed. They have not changed a bit. They haven't changed shit in their lives. These people sit there and they have for years given out all these words of advice, but they've made no progress. No progress. And they have a million reasons why they didn't progress. It's you, it's this person, this person, this person, this reason. They got a million fucking excuses. But for some reason, when they're speaking in the way that they've taught you not to. They don't see that. And it's fine. We're not here to worry about that shit anymore. Now, whoever was against us at this time actually is going to, for sure, stay that way at this time. Some people have actually, and been for a while, believed that them making you suffer this last, like, year to 3 years, this was like you closing the door. These were moments when you had had enough just as much. You have never turned your back on anybody. So to be told that you have to leave this person or act this way or hurt by yourself or that you weren't good enough for fucking people to come spend time on you or with you, show up for your birthday, your holidays, when you had something going on, whether it was a college graduation, buying a house. I mean, where were they? Where were they? Nowhere to be seen. But their mouths were always moving. And these people have the nerve today to continue to do that. They have the nerve today to actually tell other people things like, you don't know what you're talking about. That's an old line. You won't be using it anymore. That was a line you used then, and it was bullshit then. And today you're not going to actually end up in the same situation, which is fucking fucked. And do you know how you end up fucked in the legal system? By staying quiet. So you're not out here saying, I'm going to do anything in particular, but what you're literally making it very fucking clear is that if anybody does anything, you ought not throw rocks at a glass house. These people cross the line. They crossed the line with you guys, with all of us, and that's why we're together now. 10 of Cups here. You guys have true love. You're coming your way. Because you have been nothing but empty and lonely. And we become just like the people that we surround ourselves with. The 5 to 10 people. Yeah, charisma in the reverse. Last one standing in the reverse. These people don't have charisma. And they don't also think that they're immature. They think that charisma and wit and personality is immature. They think you're stupid. But really, they feel uncomfortable in their own skin. Nobody who is a happy person, you're not going to go to a church and see Nancy saying, that kid looks so stupid over there goofing off. No, angry people angry and stressed people lose their patience quickly with happy people. It's same as a young mom, when her kid's running around, and from your perspective, it's just a normal kid playing. But this woman feels this sense of overwhelming anxiety towards the matter because she believes her kid running around is making other people judge her. So that's where you see those moms get more louder and louder and like, hey, sit down, Marco. Sit down, Marco. Sit down. But really, at the end of the entire thing, the mom is the most obnoxious, loudest, and annoying person of all. It was never the kid. It's one of those events. And fortunately for all of us, these people have now done this to themselves with everybody that they know. And they have been caught in so many different areas being faulty and shady that they don't actually have support like they used to. This person gained their support against you and the power that they had over you through a community rumor. Community rumor. These communities that were rumoring your name were not even ones that you wanted to even exist in, that you dreamed of leaving your whole life, that some of you never did get out of. Forgive your sister. Yeah, some of you guys honestly worked with other members to go against your sister, or she went against you. You'll forgive your fucking sister when she fucking changes her behavior, because a sister who goes against you declaration-wise, or even after your partner, or in any way, deceitfully in any way whatsoever, I mean, that says something. That is what it is. You are an honest person who would be there for anyone, anytime, any circumstance, like when it comes to like what they're going through. The worst thing for you to be around, honestly, is judgmental people that are angry and sober, and in the way that these people are. These people are what they call a dry drunk. These are people that get clean but hate their fucking life and never learned how to live or be happy since They were angry then, they're angry now, they were fucking angry when they were born, they're fucking angry when they're old. They've just been mad, dude. And this all begins for most of these people right after their first big breakup. Some people fall in love out of this big-ass fucking exciting, hopeful thing that they're gonna make this, they're gonna basically make America great again. They got Trump energy, okay? And, you know, just like Trump, got a little fucking surprised. They had a Trump. They got trumped, bitch. They come in, they're stoked, they're ready for fucking president, they get it. Next thing you know, a problem occurs. They don't know, they didn't take it as seriously as they should have. Next thing you know, they're done so, Biden's president, and it was a shocker. These people don't recover from that moment. It'd be like if literally Jason Aldean didn't recover from the big ass fucking shootout when he had the concert in Vegas, you know? Big events occur. It'd be like if I never fucking became happy again after I found Martin dead. My baby daddy died. My sister died. People gotta learn that life will move at the pace that you push it, and I never do put a timeline on grief. But you're gonna be, it's obvious. What are people feeling? Good or bad, that's it. You don't need to make things more complex than it needs to be. You should know how you feel inside. You don't have to talk anymore. You can research, you can educate, you can buy a book. You don't have to tell anybody anything anymore. Most of the time you're gonna find that even though if you're somebody that went through the struggle and came out, you're gonna find that you are far more intelligent than any fucking honest counselor that you've ever fucking met in your life. I've been through 12 years of fucking total treatments and counseling, and I graduated every one of them. 8 treatments. And that's not counting the outpatients. That's inpatient. 8 treatments. I loved it. I was always a straight A student. My family kept saying, change. Be different. You're fucked up. You're whack. You're so fucking whack. I went to treatment. I fucking did everything. I love who I am, actually, today. I'm me. The only difference, I graduated college a couple times. They weren't there for that. I was clean for 7 years. They weren't there for that. I fucking bought a house. They weren't there for fucking that. They kept saying that they couldn't come over because I was with James. They couldn't come over because I was with Edward. They couldn't come over because I did an Airbnb. They couldn't come over because I wasn't clean. They said, even one time I got a 2-story apartment, they said, the rooms are on the wrong floor. They said, there was like 2 rooms upstairs and 1 room downstairs, and they literally made a big deal and said, how are you even supposed to be able to get from kid to kid? Like, if they're crying in the middle of the night, how are you really supposed to even make it there? I don't really think this is going to work. They made my life a living fucking hell. They put this list out for me. That was the length of fucking Antarctica's fucking butthole fucking into the ocean. And I actually completed it. I did way more than they thought. I fucking went to college. Graduated once, went back again, became a teacher. Shit not. Fucking the owner of the building wants me to be the manager of the school. I'm in the junior teacher now and the fucking manager of a college. They never showed up once. And you know what I asked? I said, you think you can maybe come to my second college graduation? I really like your shit. I already been to enough of your fucking graduations, Tara. I went to your treatment once. Yeah, I remember that shit. Fucking ice cold. You know when they told me when I bought this house, they went and spoke with my boyfriend behind my back, because that's what they do. They like to hang out with my boyfriends behind my back. Literally. No shit, dude. And yes, they do that shit. Yeah. And then they want to tell me, oh, you're a piece of shit and your boyfriend's a piece of shit. I don't give 2 fucks. Okay, maybe you shouldn't slept with took the other one. No. You don't get to take people's boyfriends to the bar and make out with them and do shit with my boyfriend behind my back after I fucking have the bravery as a pregnant mom to leave this man because you're going to threaten to fucking take my kids if I don't leave this man that you're literally taking out and doing stuff with that you didn't tell me anything about. I'd found out later. No, you're in every way, honestly, don't have a good heart. They don't, these people, they don't have a good soul. They have been literally fucking disrespectful. They've been slandering you while keeping all of their disgusting, hideous, self-fucking insecurities on the low. And, you don't even care. You don't look at this person in any way about the same things that they look at themselves like and they doubt themselves for. You don't worry. You encourage that person. You're great. You're amazing. You can do this. These people, they fucking sit there and, to you because you know what? They feel like they can do that to you because you've been taking it this whole time. That's something they've gotten used to, is treating you this way. And it's because you're actually their favorite fucking thing. And as you guys know, we feel the most comfortable treating the people that we love the most like shit. But they're empty. They're fucking empty, bro. And they might forgive your sister tells me that, what, is she mad at me? What the fuck are you mad at me about? Diamond ring, dude. Somebody's gonna fucking propose to you come spring. You guys might plan your wedding. I hear get married in the spring. Ex returning, what? Yes, baby, and it's your soulmate? Ooh, that would make sense a little bit. Why the ring in the spring? Because normally you wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, let's get married. You would want to obviously get to know him a little bit and then make sure, and then maybe even do the engagement for a while. But yeah, sounds like you guys have people, and it's probably not the one that your sister messed around with, so you guys can town each other. That's not a fucking thing. But honestly, what's happening here is that, no. When I speak an accent, when I do a cartwheel, when I block Adam for fucking getting lippy with me because he wants to fucking call me weird for acting like Littlefoot. No, you're weird for saying fucking rude shit to me. And then I don't say shit. Because you know what, I'm like, I feel like that was a rude comment, but I'm not going to say nothing because you're a penis licker, so we're even. Should he not, this bitch want to hit me up right after I'm done doing my fucking car work and say, if I want to do you want to hook up with me? He's single. Thought you just said I was fucking weird, bro. What, now you see some qualities that you like? You obviously already did. Yeah, I'm fucking both. I'm fucking cool, weird, smart, focused, distracted, horny, busy, broke, rich. I got every fucking quality. What a fucking about it. You call that people that fucking can channel their energy, that can change it up. You know, I was trained in college. Learning styles need to be switched up every 20 minutes to keep your students stimulated and engaged. That's what we are trained to do. So even though they're like, oh, she's like changing her personality, like, you don't know shit about what I do because you literally never did what I did. You never took any of the courses that I went to. You never went to college. Some of you didn't graduate even high school. Some of you guys, they have never bought a house. Nobody but me has ever bought a house. And you know what they told my boyfriend? That he'd be dumber than a box of rocks if he bought this house with me up in my upstairs living room while I was not there. So tell me why the fuck any female in my fucking family is taking my man aside and telling him any disgusting shit like that. Fucking in my own space, bitch. Fuck you, dude. I'm honestly pissed. So literally, I would really think honestly deeply for anybody out there about how you want to honestly make shit right, because I am not. Apparently, I'm clearly not ignoring it. I was never gonna ignore it. I just needed to know that maybe you weren't worth being nice to, I guess, and you've proven yourself over and over. Many of them have proven themselves to not believe in you, and they still laugh in your face. I was laughed in my face as early as like a month ago by my sister. Interrupted me right in the middle of me saying I wanted to be an inspirational speaker. Ha! Tara, you'll never be an inspirational speaker. Like, she gets this face and she thinks I'm a fucking idiot. And I tell her all the time, oh, I feel like I will say, I know you do. I know. That's the thing. Have you seen that one show with Miranda? It's like, she thinks the same thing too. She thinks she's gonna be famous, but she did, bitch. And you know what, there's actually a few people. I actually watched this whole interview. It reminded me of just of that. This sister, she was just dancing and being fun and being goofy, and the other sister literally was hating on her. She was so embarrassed. Shit you not do, that shit goes viral. And they're on this interview, and everybody knew prior to the interview what really was going on behind the scenes as far as how much support this individual had from the people that were in their life prior. None. They were embarrassed. They were made fun of. They were fucking put down. They were told their dreams were fucking ridiculous and to focus on what the fuck dreams they had made already for them. So what, stay, you're just like a purpose. You're a tool. You know, you're completing projects. You're just fucking owned. And that is not living. I was told literally if I thought it was hard the way that I had it then, that it was going to be way fucking worse out here in the real world, and that I needed to be grateful. I was never actually in any way whatsoever any more me than I am today. Today I'm not going to say that I am the happiest that I've ever been, because I'm not. But what I can tell you is that I don't have anybody that has control over me anymore. And that is true. I do. Maybe the devil. That's about it. God and the devil and me. It's just a triple battle all the time. But unfortunately, I actually have no emotional connection to nobody anymore. I've had enough of them calling the cops on me and fucking... My sister did it again. She told my son to call the cops on my last boyfriend and say that he beat me up to get him out of the house. Ironic that she would be the same person that did it last time too. No, he was just sleeping that night and he was arrested, and I obviously made sure that he didn't get charged for hitting me, but we actually got to end up with a restraining order and we were separated, and I'm not going to say that it wasn't the right thing to do, but like every time these things have happened, and then again it happened not too long ago. I went out to have a drink and I talked to my sister. I said, yeah, I'm gonna go play some pool and have a drink. She's instantly calls my mom, or goes right to my mom, and she insists that I should not be able to drive the kids because I'm not safe, and I'd already rented a room and was gonna take them swimming, and you know, I know myself. And regardless of what anybody wants to say about me, like, and that they say things to other people about you and they say things to children about you, I mean, hell no, dude. They've literally ruined our fucking lives. They haven't ruined us, but they've wasted a lot of fucking time. That's just why, you know, as long as you don't fucking firmly say, watch the fuck out, bitch, you're not gonna do that anymore, they will always fucking think they can. And they fucking will not, actually. The best thing that you could do in this matter, for sure, is stay the fuck as far as you can away until I don't know, there's no until at this point, unfortunately. We haven't actually, these people haven't changed at all, bro. Bound, though, in the reverse, because you're not bound. You're not stupid. You're not weak. You're the best, actual, of the best. And you were never wanting to get to this place of victory without them. But, you know, for people like this, the ones that are always so worried about what everybody else thinks about them, it seems like this would be the type of thing that they would be affected by. Would be the whole world loving you and seeing you for being great. And then all of a sudden not going with the trend. They're trend fucking retards. They fucking think if nobody knows you're cool yet, you're not cool until somebody out here says you're cool. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess since fucking I wasn't so fucking cool, and when fucking I'm rich as fuck and I'm fucking on that stage and I'm doing all the great things that I already knew I would. When you want that backstage pass or you want VIP, I don't fucking know who the fuck you are. Get the fucking line. I wasn't shit, bitch. In fact, I'm gonna be a hater. You can't even come to the club. You aren't on the list. You know, is that what you want? Fuck. Honestly, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. But what I always knew was that I would be amazing. And it wouldn't have mattered what I ended up doing. But everything that I set to do, I exceed my expectations and everyone else's too. There is nobody that has ever talked shit about me that could grab 3 of their favorite people in the whole wide world and come at me and still beat me. I don't know anybody in a group of 5 even and larger that can take me out. And I already know that I will probably die at the hands of murder because I'm a fucking feisty little bastard, and so that's fine. But what I can say is that nobody wants to come to me and tell me anything to my face, because you know why? I am the fucking boss. And it's not a fucking joke. And you know what I was told when I was little? If you don't like my fucking rules, move the fuck out, pay your own bills, and make your own. Get a fucking job, pay your own fucking bills. Well, I did that. So now you're gonna show me some fucking respect. Know your role.